What's up, everybody? I'm going to do some mid-morning mobility. Been sitting at my desk all day from like 8 to 11. And before I do that, I like to do my mobility. And after I do that, I like to do my mobility. So I'm going to do some mid-morning mobility. After this, I'm going to go take a walk and I'm going to start my workout. So when you wake up, make sure that you go through your cars routine, do what you got to do for the day or morning, and then do a little bit of flossing before you walk or before you do some movement just to prepare your joints. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the head and neck. Flex it down, rotate and bend, extend back, rotate and bend, flex down. And then other way 2 times. Thoracic spine. Other way 2 times. Okay. Glenohumeral. Flexion. Internally rotate. And extend back. One more. Switch. Scapula. Elbows. Wrists. Hip. Do these standing. So this is the passive range hold. Pull it up, push down, let go, and hold. And pull it back up. Good one for the hips is just moving around the hips just like this. And feeling where that ball of the femur meets the hip. So kind of moves around. You can do that by just bringing your hips back to the right, to your left, forward, side. Really emphasize either hip. And for the knee, switch. Ankle. Switch. Other way. Look at the toes and then we'll get the patella. Big toe down. Small toes up. Switch. Switch. Squeeze all toes into the ground. Pull all toes up. Then we're going to piano it down. Piano it down. And then tap the big toe. All right, so now we'll get our kneecap. What we're going to do is just push the knee side to side, and then up and down. And then rotate it each way, 360 degrees, and then switch. A little sensitive. Oh, I know why. I banged my kneecap into the wall the other day. Something, I hit it really hard. This is the kneecap I had surgery on. And I was like, oh no, did I shatter my kneecap? But seems like it's doing pretty good. Definitely has a sore spot on it. We want to kind of measure how far, if you just sit here without doing anything, how far your knee come off the ground. Now, some of us might be like this. Some of us are going to be like down to here. I think a lot of us might be just right here in the middle. what you can do is push into the ground and try to bring those knees to the ground actively. Hold it 10 seconds. And then go back to relax. And then from here, I'm going to squeeze my feet together. Sit up nice and tall. I'm just going to bring one foot off the ground. See if to actively flex the hip when you do that. And externally rotate. And then slowly bring it down. And then switch. Hold it. And right down. And then from here, I'm going to see if I can lift it up and then bring it behind my body. So lift it up, and bring it behind, keep that knee bent. And then from here, wrap your hands across your shoulders and then rotate. And then rotate the other way. One more each side. And then squeeze the fists. We're going to abduct the hip, but we're going to probably have to lean forward. If you have really good mobility, you won't have to lean forward, but I don't. So I'm going to lean forward, lift the hip up, and then I'm going to flex the hip as I externally rotate and abduct the hip back to butterfly. I'm getting the other side. Bring the foot off the ground. Lean, bring it behind. Sit upright. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, radiate, rotate. And then rotate the other way. Rotate. And then rotate the other way. Squeeze those fists. Lean forward, back hip elevates. And back to that butterfly. So I guess that would be considered just an isometric movement pattern. And then we added a rotation with not a 90-90. This is more of a, 30-30. So 90-90, knees are at 90, hips are at 90, just like this. Let's see, wind up here. What you can do here is lean forward, arch your lower back, bring your chest up, breathe. Oh, I'm getting a call. Gotta go. Thanks for joining me. Hello?
Hi, Poppy.
What are you doing?
Gotta get surgery today.
Really?